Hello and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. You see, I'm starting a new game. Yeah. So they just updated to Alpha 14. Don't worry. You've seen the first 7 at the start, I think. Kind of like a really short tutorial. And then there's also going to be some random quests, I think, that we find while looting. They added this animation where your vision's blurry and you wipe your brow. Wasteland can be an unforgiving place. Here's some tasks. Right, for more information on quests, access your inventory and navigate through the quest menu. So we have a quest menu now. Looks like we get double the amount of whatever that stuff's called. Plant fiber. And we are, I think, right next to the road, yeah. Anyway, we'll go through these, got one. Go through these just beginning quests really quickly, and then I'll go off and survive on my own for a bit. Stone, craft a stone axe. Stone axe. Anyway, so today, most days I usually work in the evening. Today I actually worked in the morning. I work at a grocery store, so I started off plenty early. I started at 4 a.m. which to me is plenty early. The sad thing is that there's just, that time of day, there's already other people working on it. So pants, shirt, recipes, gloves, hood, pants, shirt, shoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be it. And after my shift, I dropped the car off at my wife's work so that she could have it to do the stuff that she needed to do today. And immediately following that, one more. Anyway. And in her parking lot, there was a Red Cross bus. She works at the city library. So the idea that a Red Cross bus would pick that place to park, not too far-fetched. And I donated blood for the first time in my entire life. I'd avoided a packed wooden club. And it really wasn't that bad. I was only connected to their machine for, I think not machine, they didn't have a machine. I was only connected to the blood bag for about 4.5 minutes. 4 minutes and 28 seconds is what they said. I don't know if that's fast or not. I'm just going to assume that that's on the side of being somewhat quick. Yo! Evil tree! I ran right into it almost. It followed me. Small stone. We need more small stones. Rock over there. And a couple of cactus. Couple of random cactus. Anyway. It's pretty interesting. I mean, they obviously asked a whole bunch of questions and in the end decided that they did indeed want my blood. So I must not have answered them wrong. No, my wife's usually the one that has donated blood in our between the two of us, and she's done it quite a bit since we've been married. I mean, not like every available time, but pretty close. It looks like instead of getting iron fragments, we're getting scrap iron. I'm okay with that. I don't mind. But we gotta find us some. Hello there. We gotta find some. What are them is called? Bird's nests. Alright, where am I? I am northeast, so south and west. Really far south. That's roughly center. Close enough I can probably see it. Alright, new beginnings. But she has recently pierced her ears, so I think that disqualifies her. This is her first ear piercing. I don't know if I like cactuses, although they do give you plant fibers. I didn't know that. What's this? Yucca. Oh. It's food. Probably not the best food, but still food. Alright. Let us try to find some bird's nests. Over there. Oh. Crap. Bow. Anyway, so I've decided to do this at least for a bit. I do kind of want to get into some of the later things. Like I said, I may have mentioned, like I possibly might have maybe mentioned, I have never built a mini bike. That's something I want to try. I mean, right? Oh, there's a shack over there. We'll go investigate. After we destroy this rock. Wood frames. Let's see. Craft frame. Wood. Let's make 8. The great thing about working today, today's the Monday after Easter, is that the Easter candy went on sale. So my wife decided that when we were first married, more of a budget thing. We don't really have as strict of a budget now as we did when we were first married, but she decided that the Easter Bunny would be coming the week after Easter. That way we could have time to save up some money. No, to buy the, because the day after Easter, at least in our grocery stores around here, all the Easter candy was on sale. And since I had to work this morning, I thought I'd capitalize it. But we decided that we'd use that kind of as an excuse to... Any zombies around? There's one down there. Maybe. They put this squarely in the middle of the path. It's amazing. I'm gonna build another axe. Maybe go kill that zombie. I'm still unsure about that. see me. Alright, pal. We gotta put sounds in frames. After searching the bookcase. Paper. Anything new? And nothing. Oh, we're off to a great start. Right back at you, lady. These guys must not have hardly any health, because that's a way too easy. Oh, yeah, I gotta do the quest thing. I was like, why am I still talking? So let's... do that. Ta-da! Start base. Craft bedrock. How much cotton do I have? I don't think that's quite enough. Go down here and grab some more cotton. I wonder which way the whatever this is path goes. I mean, the road's down there. Who knows? Maybe this comes off an intersecting road or something. How we doing? 21. That might be enough. Fragment. And bag. Bedroll. It's not a sleeping bag. And it takes plant fibers now instead of... Okay. Instead of the cloth fragments I've been gathering. Of course it does. I just don't like these cactuses. I know I'm gonna run right into them if I stick around. Alright. Crafting bedroll. Still crafting bedroll. Got a bedroll. And that is an egg. Down. Build a campfire. Oh, that's easy enough. F for fire. Craft one. Alright, I think I'm gonna... This is the last one. I think I'm gonna explore for a bit. Maybe come back here, maybe not. We'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I will cut here and bring you back. Oh, a whole skill point. Thank you. Bring you back later. I'll bring you back at least at the end of the day and the beginning of the morning to show you what I've done. But until then, we'll see you. Alright, and we're back. We're still in this shack, and I've pretty much just been eating these things. They're fairly plentiful out there. And anyway, I found a couple of schematics. I found the sniper rifle schematic and then this leather jacket one. Searched a few toilets and found some murky water, but we don't have any cookware yet. And that's pretty much all I've done so far. I will keep you updated as we go on. Hello and welcome back. We're still in the shack. It's almost morning. See, here's the shack. Beautiful shack. And I've dug down this far. Actually, it's going really fast with just stone tools. I used all my levels to upgrade toolsmithing. And look, it looks like levels just cost 1 point to upgrade so far. I don't know if that'll, you know, it's like 1 point for the first 10 levels, 2 points for the next. But anyway, there's that. There's also a bunch of new, if you haven't noticed, we're on page 4 instead of page 2 for toolsmithing. There's a bunch of new things. This whole first page is a bunch of things that where if you upgrade it, you get various skills. Some are interesting, like this one. slows your metabolism so you don't need to eat as often, gain more wellness from everything you do. That might not be a bad one to get. I would prefer having something like the Survivor over something like the Health Nut, which just is increase your wellness by 10 points per rank. Because the Survivor, I mean, you can lose that just from dying once, basically. And the Survivor, you keep with you, and so you're able to gain wellness a little bit, you know, more steadily. Anyway, I realized that if I just cut and show you absolutely nothing, nothing interesting will happen. But there's a building there. I searched it, and there really wasn't anything in there. There's a little shack here, and I also searched it. I think it's time to go back down to this road and follow it. The most southwardly direction it goes. And it's almost that time. They changed, I'm pretty sad about this, they changed the recipe for gravel to include crushed sand and more small stones. It used to just be 4 small stones. They've increased the number of small stones you get from doing this. So it's going to be a lot harder to make gravel, which I suppose isn't a bad thing, as it's used in cement, and that's pretty end game. I like plants in the middle of my... Alright. Anyway, so we'll get rid of that stuff. I take this with me, and the rest of the stuff I don't really care about too much. Maybe that. And we'll head off south. I didn't make a new bow yet. I don't know. I wanted to make some more arrows first. I haven't found very many nests. But I will definitely be keeping my eye out for that. So something I've been into lately, all the time, I always seem to have like one thing on my mind, one predominant thing, and it's interesting because that means I study that topic pretty relentlessly. But my most recent obsession, if you want to call it that, is with white gas camping stoves. And that is better, and we are definitely avoiding that because I don't think we can take it. Alright. That heads northwest. This is the more southerly, if barely, road we have. I'm not going to walk on the road directly. I'm going to walk off to the side. That way I have more of a chance to find birds' nests and such. That's right, rest you. Although you should be putting distance between you and that bear. Ooh, that's a lot of feathers. That is a lot of feathers. Okay, we got an intersection here, which this way heads pretty much south, which is what we're looking for. And that pretty much south turns to southwest, but that I believe is the direction of spawn, so I'll take it. Also, I'll let my stamina recover some. Iron pipe. So, speaking of short iron pipes, they also increased... Oh man, so many. I better get crafting. They also increased the number of animal hides you need to make the bellows, to make the forge. Instead of like 12 or whatever it is, now you need 24, which should be fairly possible. We should keep our eye out for game. I actually don't really care for hunting deer, as they just run way too much, and it's a pain in the patootie to chase them. Your stamina is recovered. Crafting arrows left and right. Crafting arrows for their flight. Alright, I don't think we're really in any hurry to get to the center town. We got food. The thing we need is water. I mean, anytime we're... That is a zombie. Anytime we're hungry, we can just go round up some more cactuses. We're still pretty close to that biome. But we don't have a way to cook water yet. So we need to be searching places looking for a cooking pot. And sometimes there's a cooking pot in camp. Like this one. Which we'll get in a second. I just made a whole bunch of arrows, guys. Who's feeling lucky? Oh, you have to back up. I'm just gonna run in and steal your cooking pot, but no. I said that as soon as something exciting happens, I will just lose all focus of that. That's okay though, I don't know. Oh, read it. Julia. Hallway somewhere. Gotta cook it out. At the very least, we can use the few bottles we have to drink with. Now all we have to do is find water. Beer. That's not quite water. Though the water I was meaning was of the kind to refill bottles with. But that's good too. Let's see. Shades. I can make stuff. Okay. I'm gonna search the trash bin that I didn't even notice was there. And I did search the cooler, I did not search the stump. A first aid kit. Booyah. And baseball cap. Insulation -7. Ooh, that's pretty good. Actually, I have no idea what temperature's like here. That might have been a mistake. South, we're heading south. Roads east. Let's head east. East? Yeah, definitely mean east. I always look at a map and then I say it's east, and then it doesn't matter whether or not it's really west. I'll say it's east in my head, and then I'll head actual east. I need to learn how to follow a map. And it's not letting me search that purse or whatever that is. Oh well. There are worse things than a... I found that this update's making it harder to search things. The hitbox for searching things is a little bit more difficult. That's about the only thing I found that bugs me over other stuff. Okay. One hit to the face. 2 hits to the face. 3. Stay down. Oh yeah. Booyah, Grandpa. I'd say Grandma, but that's a guy. I do know the difference. So camp stoves. The American Whiteman made ones. Probably the most famous brand is the MSR. And there's about 3 main models. That's probably the right word. I need to start scrapping stuff for my inventory. And the first model and the most popular is called the Whisperlight. The second model, the one that I like the most from reviews I've read, is called the Dragonfly. The third model has an X in it somewhere. That's how well I pay attention. Glass pane. No thank you. Oh, I'm glad we got that cooking pot. So glad we got this water. And the biggest problem is they're fairly expensive. And I don't know, the Whisper Lights on a good sale, 80, 90 bucks. The Dragonfly is another 40 bucks above that, and I just have a hard time justifying buying something like that. That I know I'm only going to use, if I'm lucky, 1 week a year and maybe a couple of weekends. I need to go camping more. It's one of the things I feel like I live for, and I don't do it near enough. If I have one goal for this next summer is to go camping more. And that might mean, I don't know, the problem is I work a lot of Saturdays because it's a grocery store and Saturday is our busiest day. As a matter of fact, I have only gotten one Saturday off that I did not fight for. That is the biggest problem. We're still heading, well, not really south. Sort of south. So I work Saturdays, and that's the day my wife has off because she has this regular work week. Which means that camping isn't entirely the easiest thing to do. Let's make some more arrows and then a new bow. Have those. Bow. Anyway, I'll probably talk more about camping and camping gear. I have one of my objects of focus. One of the things I've studied a lot about is hammocks. And I like a lot of things, especially like camping gear, that has a DIY element. If it's something I can make, the more power to it. I mean, alcohol stoves and hammocks, surprisingly, are easy to make. And it's just a piece of fabric with some rope tied at the ends, and you got a hammock. Now I'm obviously oversimplifying that, but it's okay. It's sort of how I feel. I like the nurses. And that one I do not like because it did not give me anything. Stingy nurse. Stygian nurse. Scratch that. I should probably make a bone chip. Anyway, I'm going to continue doing this for a bit, and actually let's kill this thing first. But I do want to show you some of what I'm doing now to see everything, because like I've said before, you already have seen me survive 7 days, minus that time with the tree that I'm not going to bring up ever. I say as I keep bringing it up. Alright, I will skip here, and I'll see you soon. Alright, it's night of day 2, and we actually covered quite a bit of ground from there all the way down here. And this is a cemetery. We're in the middle of a cemetery. We are... Whoa, what? We're actually in... I don't know what these buildings are called. A tomb? A little tomb. And I found this wall safe here, and I just stepped in someone. And I'm gonna break in during the night, but that's my update. Anyway, let's break into this. It has a heck of a lot of health, and I'm not doing a whole lot to it with this stone axe. But we have all night. Maybe I should crouch. I picked up some coal. There was some coal near the surface. For just such an occasion. Anyway, I'll try to ignore him. I found the graveyard and I thought it was kind of funny. At least interesting. I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny. There was a bunch of zombies that were alive inside, and I took them out. There's actually a tree at the entrance, and so the zombies sense there's an opening there, but they can't get through. It's kind of funny. But I mean, you can just walk around the tree. It's just their pathfinding algorithm that doesn't let them get through. Hey, look, cracks are beginning to starting to safe. The reason why I broke through here instead of these is that these have 2,500 health. And these only have 1,200. And I do more damage per hit to each one of those. And I'm getting cold. I did not yet take off some stuff. Yeah, I'll store some of my cold weather stuff, or warm weather stuff in here. I'll probably also make... some of this. Something. Anyway. Let's just break through here. Another 1,000 to go. And by 1,000 I mean we're only 1,000 down and another 1,500. I know my numbers. Anyway, good day. We found a lot of arrows. Or feathers, rather. We do have enough animal hide to make the bellows. We do not, however, have 2 short iron pipes, so cannot yet make the forge. Maybe tomorrow I'll find another one. And from there, work on stuff. Start smelting stuff, which is really, I feel, quite fast. Oh, I was going to show you the level up stuff. We did level up twice, I believe. And so, let us upgrade. Yes, it makes a crazy loud sound that makes me jump. And I'm just going to sink them all into it. And it's still only 1 point for each level, so that's pretty awesome. Crafting quality 300. I bet that means we can make a new... what is this thing called? Stone axe, and it would be much nicer than the current one we have. But that'll also help when we have, we're actually making real tools out of metal. Chipping away, we're getting close. Relatively speaking. Originally, I was just gonna come through the top, those blocks up there have 2,500 health points, kind of like the thing I'm breaking right now. So instead of breaking one of those, I just broke into the side. Then I just get out of there by pillaring with wood frames. But it was not to be. I was trying to cheat my way in. There's another, so I'm right here. There's another building just like this one over there. Yep. Almost there. Stay on target. And we broke in, and all there is lousy paper. Totally not worth it. Anyways, I think that's gonna do it for this episode, so if I can survive the night of the living dead in the graveyard, I will see you next episode. So long, guys. Thanks for watching, and as always, enjoy your day.